નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Hello students, today we will study about the one of the topic that is Playfair's axiom. This is the topic of standard 9, chapter number 5, Introduction to Euclid's geometry. So still now we have studied about the axioms that is given by Euclid's, postulates that is also given by the Euclid's, but there is one another mathematician, that is a Playfair. The Playfair also have given one of the axiom, and this axiom is based on Euclid's fifth postulate. Okay, now you know that what is Euclid's fifth postulate. So the Playfair give another version of Euclid's fifth postulates in the form of axiom. And what is the statement? The statement is, for every line L and for every point P not lying on L, there exists a unique line M passing through P and parallel to L. So here first of all we have given a line segment, a line that is L. Let's suppose this is a line L. A point that is not lying on the L, we have to consider a point that is not on this line. We can either take it to here, or we can also take it to the downside of this line. We can take it anywhere, but one condition is that that point should not be on this line. Now what will happen? There exists a unique line. Unique means one and only one. Which type of line? That pass through M, that is line M that passing through the P and parallel to L. So we get a line that pass through the point P. We know that from one point there are infinitely many lines can pass, right? But out of all that line that pass through the P, only one line we get that is parallel to the given line L. See, there is one another line that pass through the P, one another line. Total I have shown the three lines. You can draw any number of lines, but you get only one line that can pass through this M point, P point, and that is parallel to the L. And that line is stated as a line M. So this is the Playfair's axiom, and this is the equivalent version of Euclid's fifth postulate. Why it is said equivalent version? Because remember, in Euclid's fifth postulate, it is stated that when a straight line falling on the two straight line, making the interior angle less than or equal to the two right angle, then they both line meet each other on that side where the sum of the interior angle is less than two right angle, right? So if what will happen, if the sum of the both the interior angle is equal to 180 degree, is if the sum of both the interior angles is of 180 degree, then both line will never intersect. They will be parallel to each other on both the side of that line. So that is why tell as the equivalent version of Euclid's fifth postulate, and that is Playfair's axiom. Okay, so it is also stated as two distinct intersecting lines cannot be parallel to the same line. Two distinct intersecting line. Let us take this line and this line. These are the two intersecting line that is intersecting in a point P. Then they both cannot be parallel to this line L. Only one line can be parallel to this line, but both the lines which are intersecting cannot be parallel to this third line, right? So this is also the true statement. Now there is a question that is given in the exercise 5.2, question number 2. And what is the question? Question is, does Euclid's fifth postulate imply the existence of parallel lines? Explain. So here we have to say that the Playfair's axiom implies that there is explain about the parallel lines. Yes, we can say that this is the this implies that this is explain about the existence of parallel lines. Like you can see that M and L are the parallel lines in this case, right? So in this way, in our words, we can explain that how these both lines will be parallel to each other. Okay? Okay. Okay. Let us study one more topic that is called as a non-Euclidean geometry. So still now we have studied about the Euclid's axiom postulates, right? Definitions. That is all called as an Euclidean geometry. So what is that non-Euclidean geometry? That means whatever Euclid have given axioms and postulate will not be applicable in the geometry that we have to study. That is called the non-Euclidean geometry. Now consider this is a sphere, right? In this sphere, let us take this one is one circular line, right? So this is a circular line, yes. Consider this point N. Okay, now draw the lines in this particular line. So from this point we can draw, we can draw 4 lines. As we can draw as many lines that we want, but consider the 4 lines. First line, second line, third line and fourth line. Now what will happen, see here. This line NB is perpendicular to this line. And this NA is also perpendicular to this line, given line. Okay, both these lines are making 90-degree angle with this line. Now remember Euclid's fifth postulate. According to the Euclid's fifth postulate, if a line falling on the two line, then what will happen? If the interior angle sum is less than 90 degree, then they will meet each other on that side. But here the interior sum is 180 degree, exactly 180 degree, right? And still both are meeting in the same point. Still both the lines are meeting in the point N. So in this way, according to the Euclids, this will not be happen, and here this thing will happen. So that is why Euclid's axioms and postulates are failed to understand this geometry, and this geometry is called as a spherical geometry. So all the definitions, axioms and postulates will not be applicable here in spherical geometry. Why? Because here the lines are not straight. First of all, in sphere you cannot draw the straight line. Any line you draw on the sphere, it will be a curved line, right? Okay, and they are part of a circle. If you draw any line on the circle, then it will be a part of a circle. If you draw the whole line, then it will be a circle, and if you draw the some line segment, then it will be a part of a circle, right? So there is a no straight line on the sphere, right? Okay. Second thing is, as I have stated, AN and BN are perpendicular to the same line AB. AN and BN are perpendicular to the same line AB. That is why both are making 90-degree angle. Okay, so that is why we can say that angle A and angle B, addition of both the angles is equals to 180 degree. Now according to the Euclid's fifth postulate and Playfair's axiom, if the addition of both these interior angle will be of 180 degree, then both the lines will be parallel, and parallel lines never meet each other. But here the case is different. As the addition is 180 degree, still both these lines NA and B are meeting in a point N. Okay, so Euclidean geometry is valid for plane figures only. It is not applicable in sphere. Plane figure means if we draw the two dimension 2D, two dimension diagram, then we can apply the Euclid's geometry. It is applicable in every plane figure, right? So this is all about the non-Euclidean geometry. So now keep in mind both the things. There are two types of geometry. One is Euclidean geometry and one is non-Euclidean geometry. In another word, we can say that this spherical geometry. So in our 9th standard or 10th standard, we have to study about the Euclidean geometry only. We do not have to study about the non-Euclidean geometry. Understand? Okay. So this is all about this lecture. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.